away. One take your smile away. One come with me. Uh-oh. Ah. With my caravan. What's that sound like? They know my flow, I say something. So they can understand why they say lingo. I never language, keep it moving to the top. All street to the blocks, down to the boom box. Okay, you think about a visa or a green card? All you need is black and gold deep in your heart. We crossing oceans and borders, that's why one nation's great. And based on your money, all over 6 or 8. They come from a mile away. Yes, sir! We back. We back. With my caravan. What they say? One nation, you don't know about so well. Swag in the bank and you can kill your impudent speaking one nation's language. This ain't no joke or hopes to my kid folks. Oh, just we dog like it go, holding down the West Coast. West Coast, to the real blood and drip. But they down with Papa like it going on Hollywood strip. Who ride with wide, this my home is still pride. Chopping, gunning, yeah, what? With one day still don't remember to lose. We not sticking off your money on clothes, faces, and shoes. The streets are talking about all your things. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, one day? Yeah. Papa Flocka. Man, back in the house, back in the city, you know what I'm saying? Back in the country, back in the universe. Yeah, boy. And there's some things been going on. One nation, still a nation. What's been going on, y'all? Yeah, I'm just up here in the truck, man. And you wouldn't believe where I'm headed to. Down the bingo country. Man, and if I had thought about it, man, I would have grabbed me one of them big Pittsburgh Steelers, man, blanket. I'm gonna catch one time. Went down there, man, and did one of the men of steel dances, man, on the stadium top. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a towel over that whatever they call it. Supposed to be tiger. You know what I'm saying? Don't never fight, but you know what I'm saying? I always got a bark. But yeah, I'm going down to Cincinnati, you know. We're gonna be late at night, back again with Papa Flock. Now y'all got to come on now. Y'all got to come on get on this show now. I'm gonna have 10 spots every night. We can get over here and talk about some real stuff, cause I'm sitting there talking, and I've been watching the news, listening to the comments, I really been saying anything on Facebook, Instagram, because I just been doing my thing, just sitting back, kind of being, sitting out, you know what I'm saying. I guess I could say I've been taking like a little vacation, but I know it's gonna take a little while to build the thing back up, but that's okay, that's cool, you know. So hoping I'm gonna try to be at the first game, New York Jets. I think I got to make that one because that's only one or three stadiums left, and I'll be done with the 32. So I think I'm gonna make the Jets. I probably gonna come up there about early Sunday morning. Get a ticket to the game, go to the game over, and probably come back. I'm gonna come back home that night. So I don't know. Y'all let me know where everybody gonna be at. I might come up Saturday. I don't know. But I know I'm probably gonna come up Sunday to watch the Jets. That'll be a good game, man, to watch Aaron Rodgers go to their first game, blow them boys out. So, but everybody been talking about Aaron Rodgers, and I've been listening to Aaron Rodgers, he's too old. Ah. So, honestly, in the NFL now, they fast. They seem to be a little bit stronger, and because they talk about the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, these cats are, 6'4" running, both sevens and both eights. And, they thinking that, Aaron Rodgers is just a little bit too old to get around. But you know what I'm saying? You don't have to, because as I recall, Tom Brady didn't move, but maybe at the most 2 to 3 feet out the pocket. And at what, 41 years old, did not Tom Brady go win the Super Bowl? And matter of fact, did not Tom Brady go and pulverize the supposed to be upper salon, you know, face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes? Did he not go? Did he not go make Patrick Mahomes them look like that they were like real college, like a college team? I think what Tom Brady got to do with them, man, I think they had to go reassess were they real NFL players. Because man, and with the Philadelphia Eagles did to Patrick Mahomes too. So, you know, you got to look at that. So you taking, y'all talking about a guy last year who threw for 28 touchdowns, which was tied for, what was it, 11? So out of 32 quarterbacks, you're over the half mark of 16 quarterbacks. You're 5 over that. You're number 11, and you're number 11 in throwing touchdowns. So 3,800 yards, and what was it? Number 8. Number 8 with a 90 quarterback rating and only 11 interceptions. So 11 interceptions means he only threw 0.75, something like that, interceptions a game. So that means he didn't throw an interception once a game. That means he threw 11 interceptions out of, and then get this, played 17 games. So you trying to tell me that y'all sitting here? I'm talking about. I be amazed, man. I be like, what do people be looking at? What do they be accessing? And what kind of information do they be processing? Where they be getting their thought process from to look at something and say that Aaron Rodgers can't quarterback no more? He's too old. With the New York Jets now, and they had a subpar defense. Their defense was pretty good. But you're talking about this man at 3,800 yards, bro. You know what 3,800, that's really averaging about 225 yards a game almost. Hell, we could get that out of 2 quarterbacks. Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. So now you want to sit here and tell me that we made a bad pick. So even if it's to the degree of, we do have Will Howard and Mason Rudolph. I guess he'll make a good backup. But so you got a Will Howard, big guy, kind of like Big Ben. I would have picked him in the draft, but he already got picked, so we got to go with him. But you got to think that if we go deep into the playoffs, because if we go deep into the playoffs, they might end up signing them again with the opportunity of going to the Super Bowl. But I think we got an opportunity to go to the Super Bowl this year. I really do. I'm telling you. Because I'm looking at the fact that one of the things that we did not utilize last year is the speech to Calvin Austin and the big tight end, Washington. I'm talking about these are two real targets that I say that Aaron Rodgers can pick like a Devontae Adams, when Devontae Adams was with him, and they come out that line and they make that quick slant, y'all blitzing, and the linebacker come in, and they go out and they quick slant to that middle. Aaron Rodgers is the type of quarterback, he gonna see that. And we got Metcalf, we get another big time receiver. They can get off that line and don't let them people hold them on that line and get some openings. Man, Aaron Rodgers is gonna kill them people. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. The only thing we're gonna have a problem with is opening. The protection should be a little better. Man, but them guys been playing together for like 2 going on 3 years now. Y'all ain't learning each other about nothing. Something going on. So I just don't see how all these Steelers fans like so upset. But then I'll go back to I apologize. But to go back to Will Howard. So you got an all-pro, all-world, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl champion quarterback who's in there, regardless of how y'all may think or how y'all may feel or how the season may turn out. But you still got to look at the fact that Will Howard going to actually have somebody, hopefully, he'll just sit back, pay attention, and learn. Why the hell y'all think Jordan Love is so good over there in Green Bay? Who the hell you think he sat behind? Who do you think he watched? Why do you think he can read defenses so well? And he can and he tell with wide receivers, and you know how to pick apart defenses. Who do you think Jordan Love learned from? Aaron Rodgers, bro. So if he give us a year or two, and Will Howard sit down and actually like humble himself and say, okay, let me learn, man. Let me watch, let me pay attention, let me ask questions, because everybody not gonna be a Big Ben, everybody not gonna be a Lamar Jackson. Look at Josh Allen. Since Josh Allen there in the 3-4 years ago, you know what I'm saying, consider one of the elites. I don't know why they could still consider him a damn elite. And still ain't got past, but has got past the second round yet? The one thing about it, you don't know what's gonna happen because they were crying about Jalen Hurts over there. Why they draft him? Oh, that's about to send him out of town. Now he God's gift to Philadelphia. So man, I'm telling you, I just don't see how people don't see it. I just don't see where I don't think the skill diminished that much. You know what I'm saying? He only been sitting out, but he played the whole year. 17 games. At 40. And y'all talking about they blew it. You gonna man, I don't know. So but I say possibly AFC Championship game Super Bowl. That's what I'm looking at. Because if our defense is just a little bit better than what they were last year, number one, if TJ Watt stay healthy, don't get hurt at the end of the season when playoffs comes up. Don't get hurt in the playoff game. Because we had a couple of those now, so don't forget that. Cam Hayward, sit your old ass down, bro. You know what I'm saying? These guys, like I say, these guys be screaming, I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler, alive. I want to retire here. I want to do this. Pittsburgh, I love Pittsburgh. But your ass is greedy as hell. Wretched, ranching. You know what I'm saying, bro? You just got a contract. Play your contract out, bro. What? $2-3 million gonna kill you? You ain't been investing, dude. You ain't been, you know what I'm saying, putting your money up. So what? Oh, you want more money? So we can't like try to get a, you know, you and TJ Watt street ass. Put TJ Watt in there too, bro. For real, cause I don't. One thing you can say about that guy over there, man, when he was in Boston. One thing you can say about Tom Brady. Tom Brady, man, was a team player, bro. Cause Tom Brady took pay cuts, bro, in order, man, to get players, in order to get his line, in order, man, to win Super Bowls, bro. See, a lot of these guys, they don't think like that. All they think about is, I want mine. You know, I want this. I think I've noticed that when people win Super Bowls, haven't you noticed that when people win Super Bowls, you notice how their value kind of, goes up? Even little second string, come in third, down, corners and defensive guys and you know guys like what I'm saying come in on third down rush. When you win a Super Bowl, you knows how your value goes up. So you worried about your value right now, and you're not even Cam Haywood, man. I tell you, bro, when it comes to money, if you want to know how somebody is, let somebody tell you they think. Analysts. Now you got all these people on here, analyzing and, put numbers together, because you had this type of shit. Man, there's no more integrity, bro. I'm telling you, in this world. No more, man, men of their words and women of their words, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day when you signed a 4-year contract, you play your 4 years out and you play your best and you play with your heart. But you ain't sitting around thinking about, well, I played 2 years, now I made all pro. Now I think my value is more than what it was for the 2 years. It might be, bro. But what about your character? Nigga, you got to kind of, man, y'all got to kind of character today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely going to go real deep on this, bro. Real deep. They don't give a fuck about the fans. You ever notice that? They don't care about the team when it comes to money, but they don't give a damn about us. They don't give a shit about that guy who got a wife, 2 kids. They working 2 jobs. They want to go see the game. Now give me $900 million so they can go raise the ticket prices and the hot dog prices and the beer prices and the tip prices, so that regular family, can't go to maybe one game because they got to spend almost $2,000 or $3,000 just to go to a fucking game. You think the players give a shit about us? You think they think about that shit? Hell no. They don't give a damn about the fans. I'm talking about nothing. Ask them one thing. I need to get a reporter and just tell them to ask them that question. Y'all say the fans are the greatest, the greatest fans, in the world. All y'all say about y'all city. So do y'all ever consider the fan when y'all think about all this money y'all get, that when y'all get this money that they got to raise the ticket prices or they got to raise, this other price, because they're going to do it because the owners greedy too. No, none of them give a shit about the fans, bro. You talk about it. Every time one of y'all say, hey, let's have a party for the fans. I ain't never saw a team say, let's have a party for the fans. One time, come on out, man, we gonna have hot dogs, hamburgers, sodas, we got chips, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna have a party for the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, Because we as team, we as players, we appreciate y'all. Y'all don't never say that with your $100 million. What the fan appreciation? They don't really have fan appreciation days no more. Because they don't give a shit about y'all, bro. They don't care nothing about y'all, bro. All they want to see y'all is in the stadium. All they want to see is y'all buy jerseys. All they want to see is y'all buy merchandise. Come to the game and cheer their ass on. Yeah, I'm a little hot tonight, bro. Because I'm just watching the trend. I'm just watching these suckers, you know what I'm saying, out here talking about how much they love us as a fan, you know what I'm saying, but show some appreciation. What appreciation at? What appreciation at? Give me a day where y'all say, this the fans' day. Rooney's, Hunts, all y'all. What the fans' day? Y'all got player day. Y'all honor the old time players. Y'all, who honors the fans? Even like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I try to show appreciation for my fan club member. I try to, because I try to honor those who support me. Whatever. Okay. So now let's go something that's funny. So when does one preseason game, because you throw 2 touchdowns, 143 yards, preseason now, first game, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 9th, 8th, 10th, 11th, 12th. 6 string starters playing on the defense, and because you throw 2 touchdowns, now everybody's screaming you're supposed to be the starter. Now don't get me wrong, I haven't saw it, but from what's been publicized, from what I saw, it looked like Shedeur should at least be the 2nd string. If the Browns decided that they have a better success rate or chance with Joe Flacco, I can, like I said, I can see that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so if y'all want Shedeur, to learn, what is with y'all with this, want to see people just jump up and just put them in a position. Y'all act like people can't learn no more. Y'all act like people can't, sit back and get a little, experience from people. You young folks think y'all just jump up and do anything nowadays. Can't nobody tell y'all, can't nobody show y'all anything. Can't nobody, give y'all some knowledge and some wisdom and understanding and keep y'all from making, some mistakes that you don't have to make. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just want to get up there, fuck up, and think that everything's okay. Because if you get up there and fuck up like real bad, then they're gonna sit his ass down for arbitration. So I never saw a quarterback after, like I say, one preseason game. I ain't never saw so many people talking about, that a person's supposed to be the starter. Now I would get it if it was him and the other 2 quarterbacks. But yeah, Joe Flacco beat us. Shit. I think they went to the playoff game with Joe Flacco. So being, I know it's a hunger thing, with the Browns. They starving, they like these dudes out here now. They thirsty. They take anything. So and believe me, I do think that Shedeur is gonna be a good quarterback. Me myself, I do believe that. And to put him in there now, take that chance. You know, going up against you know, a redefined Pittsburgh Steelers defense, a Baltimore Ravens defense, even though the Cincinnati Bengals didn't get anybody, but to go against the AFC North and their defense, which actually can't say it can't be done because Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrows came in and signed like diamonds. So you can't say it can't be done. But I don't know, they got Cleveland Brown fans talking about they boycott the games. Damn. You gonna boycott the game? Because when did you become a scout? When did you become a general manager? When did you become such a NFL expert analyst that you know what's best for the team? You know, you don't know what's going on in that training camp over there. I tell you what, you can stick them out there if you want to. But, you know, that's the way it is. I don't know. But all I know is that I don't know what else were we supposed to have done. Okay, so some people saying that we should have drafted Sador. So what y'all trying to tell me is that y'all think that we would have had an opportunity and a chance to go deeper into the playoffs with Sador Sanders over Aaron Rodgers. And what y'all telling me? If somebody can answer that, let me know. It's gonna get a lot better because I can't see the post on my comments. I gotta get all my little stuff together on here because you know this a mobile stream, y'all. Of course I've been doing my stream, y'all, from my house. You know, I've been doing it from my laptop where I can, you know, see everybody on the screen and everything. And like I said, it's just a startup tonight, but I don't know. So the Bengals spend all their money on their offensive players, so can we win the AFC North? I tell you one thing, I really do believe. We wouldn't have went 0-5 if Aaron Rodgers had been there instead of Russell Wilson. I guarantee you that. And I'll take that to the bank. But one thing I gotta say is I think we need to get another receiver. Or you're gonna have to incorporate Washington and Farmu at the same time as wide receivers threats. You're gonna have to stop bringing them in and out and put them in at the same time and do them like Gronkowski and Hernandez. Because Brady, man, was killing people with them two tight ends. They had, 1,200 and like 1,100 yards reception one year. I think Hernandez was like the leading wide receiver. He had like 70-something catches. Gronkowski had like 60-something. You know, because there's no way that they're going to be able to, like, guard two tight ends with a Metcalf and put a speedy Calvin Austin in there. Because you can put whoever our other wide receiver is, if you put Calvin Austin in the slot and you got two tight ends, there's no way in the world that they can defend that. Now, first of all Calvin Austin got to do is take off at the slot and go right through the middle, cut through that middle, and That's going to take away a safety or a linebacker. And that's going to open up for one of them tight ends. 6, 7, 8 yards all the time. Every time. Each and every time. And if they don't take it, then Calvin Austin's going to be open going across the middle. And if they try to double down on him, they try to come in with the cover 2 and try to bring the safety down to guard, then he's got the wide receivers one-on-one. Man, I'm telling you. It's all this, you know, I'm going to start calling Mike Thompson. You know, I was kind of trying to leave him alone, you know, let him do his thing. You know, I think I'm going to have to get on the red phone, call him, let him know, look, Mike, you know, I'm trying to like stay in the background, trying to let you know, say, do the coaching. You know, but you know, we're gonna do something different this year. Really, Mike, because if we don't get past, I'm telling you now, if we don't get past the first round again this year, it's over with. Quarterback, defense, special teams. I'm telling you, it's all about head coaches and GMs. I'm telling you, it's about that time. If we don't get past the first round, matter of fact, if we don't get to, I'm almost at an AFC Championship game. We need to be starting looking for another coach. Bro. That's just point blank. Love Mike Thomas, you know what I'm saying? But man, it has been too long. Ones and dones. It's been too long, you know, we had a losing season, you know. So I'm just saying, bro, because I'm a little tired of this. You know, like I said, we're gonna start dwelling into, you know, a little more deeper, a little more in depth of what's going on, you know, with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, what's going on with OneNation. OneNation, shout out Memphis MOC. You know what I'm saying? Memphis OneNation chaps doing their thing down there at Denver Davis. You know, I think they got a spot. So if they do have a spot, I got to, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with them and see what they're doing, where they gonna be at. So I can start posting that all my Mid-South, you know what I'm saying, Mid-South fans down there, this OneNation. Wanna go see the game, wanna go. Y'all got to, you know, got to get some of this in sometimes. This be Papa Blocker State so healthy. This be Papa Blocker State so, you know what I'm saying, energetic, you know. You gotta drink some of this stuff sometimes, you know. All the pops and sodas and, you know what I'm saying, and drink some water. You know. Show y'all how I stay, you know what I'm saying, healthy and safe, slim and trim. You know, I use a lot of things, you know what I'm saying. Like, you know, I'll show you in a minute. You know, I use a lot of things while I'm in the truck, you know. Got my little, you know what I'm saying, damn build my arms up, you know, thighs. You know, when I got a truck, man, you know, I'm pushing up, you know what I'm saying, sitting up, you know, and everything. But, you know, I think this gonna be hopefully a year where we do something totally different what we did last year. You know, the trades, I want to, you know, excited about them. Ramsey, Fitzpatrick, you know, it's about Fitzpatrick getting older, Ramsey getting older too, you know. He ain't what he used to be when he's in Jacksonville and, you know, the Rams and, you know, it almost made me think about them picking Patrick Peters. What we got that dude, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it was a real good pick, but you know, I guess they know better than me, bro. So we got I guess we're gonna find out. Got one more preseason game. So what y'all got going on out there in New York, man? Like I said, I'm gonna try to get there on I might get there Saturday. I don't know, but I know I probably be there Sunday morning. So I know we got a lot of still fans out there in Jersey, and I know a lot of them probably coming up from DC and all that. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make the game and just have probably walk around, check out a little tailgate. You know, but that's probably gonna be about it. I don't think I'm gonna be out there too long. I ain't gonna try to stay out there no couple of days. I'm probably gonna get up early Saturday morning, early Sunday morning. About a 6 hours, 6.5 hour drive for me from Columbus. So yeah, I probably get up about 12 o'clock Sunday morning. You know, drive on out there. Get there about 7, 8 o'clock. You know, over there, so enough time to find some parking, get my parking on. Just get out, do some walking around, catch the game, get the game, come on back home. I think that's what I might do, y'all. Who gonna be in Jersey? Who gonna be at the New York game? Let me know who gonna be at the New York game, man. Papa Block ain't hung out in a while. So, like I said, I might come up there Saturday. So, I guess I need to call my CEO friend Trace to see what they got going on. But what y'all gonna be doing Saturday in New York? Let me know. I'm going out, hang out, have fun. So I think I've done about 45 minutes almost here. But like I said, I just gotta get this thing together because this mobile is totally different from my laptop when I'm at home doing with the webcam. So I gotta get a lot of little features done on it. I gotta get a lot of little videos put on there. I gotta get it where I can see y'all when I'm talking. I can see y'all when y'all commenting. So I can kind of, we can talk back and forth. So I gotta sit down and study this thing again. But it's been a while, but y'all probably, like I said, Papa Flocka back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think I left Columbus. Everybody be like, where you live at now? I'm like, I live in Columbus. I live in Columbus, Ohio, where I've been living for the last, 3.5 years? Columbus is a pretty good, nice city, So, pretty good. Get my little groove back in, I'll be here home every night, so. Plus, I drive at night, so I still get to save me. I like being on late at night, you know what I'm saying? Because I can get my apps together. I got a lot of truckers that still a fan. We're going to get out of such a little club together. I'm saying they got, but still after that located in Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to watch a couple of games with them because I don't think I'm going, I'm probably not going to go to maybe 8 to 10 games this year. Because I got a lot of things I'm trying to get together. But, I'm definitely going to try to make the Baltimore, Cincinnati, Cleveland game. Of course, I'm trying to make that. So, but, hopefully I can see a lot of people in but I'll be back on here tomorrow night. Like I say, this shit, instead of being a nightly thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I get to go say, reconnect back with my Steelers fans. Mike Pope, how y'all doing? I don't know who on here, but, I ain't got but one person on here viewing, but that's okay, though. It's going to get better. It's going to grow. Y'all know Papa Locker. It's going to always, y'all know how we going to do it. Because you know what? We going to be like, what we going to do? I don't know. What we got going? We going to be like this here, y'all. So, this shout out to, my MOS. Because you know what? We going to see like MOS. Oh, man, still. We're going to rock Man of Steel this year. I want all my Man of Steel to be at the games because I'm coming.
Still, man, still, you see it, man. Shout out, man, still, when you see it, man, still, open up my church, you see it, man. Shout out, man, still, when you see it. What is that? What is that? Check out. On the team that you know, like, no, you know, wide, I don't know what you been told. They still do their time, they pay, and you got a Super Bowl. Yeah, I don't want to play, you know how the game goes, and then you ain't got a Super Bowl. Keep it up, I said, like, life is a piece of good thing, and then you ain't got a Super Bowl. You don't know your name, everywhere we go, people want to know who we are, so. We are the Steelers, the first Steelers, and we ain't going nowhere to get the Steelers. Black and go shout it, black and go shout it. What? What? So black and go see, so black and go for life. So I D-I-E-A, man, still, you see a man, still, shout out my man, still, oh, we gonna be rocking this year. Oh, we gonna be back. We gonna be like MOS. What? And still, open up the service and stand still. Like a long shouting, I'm a man still. When the city long go, I'm a man still. Warm love with God in his heart. Love his wife and kids work. 3 fucking jobs. Don't give up his dreams. Cook a hamburger hill. He goes to war. It's a gripping way. Navy SEAL. Ex-generation with a minute for real. Train Papa Flocker 2 minutes still. 5,000 square foot. Bill 8 bigger nigga. Don't try us, pull the trigger. Not the down south, boy. Real big boys got blue, white, trophy, got the black 5 in the beat. That's the chest and heart, make it sweat. But everybody second say, I couldn't watch the band. Open up my shirt, you see a man still. Like you gonna shout out my man still. You see the logo. Still, we gonna be man still this year, baby. So man still get ready. I got the shirt. I got the cap. We gonna blow this shit up this year, baby. So y'all get ready, man. Papa Flocka back in the house. I'm gonna see y'all in New York. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do our thing. Man, Avery Robinson, man, gonna blow them folk out, bro. Y'all know that man gonna be ready, man, for them Jets, man, who traded him and trying to say he was a bum and like he ruined their whole season. So he missed one season, came back, threw 28 touchdowns, 3,800 yards, and they still say, man, he was a ball. I ain't never known nobody, man, throw 30 touchdowns and almost 4,000 yards, and they still say a ball. So I think he gonna go to New York. Nah, I know he gonna go to New York. He gonna hit their ass for 4 touchdowns, 332 yards, man, no interception, and we gonna come on, man, with a 35, to 17, man, first game win. Bam! What? Cincinnati, here I come. Yeah, y'all better go down to Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had my stills. That's how I do. Next time I go down here, next time I go down here and watch it, y'all, I'm gonna do a video doing a fucking, saying, man, it's still on that goddamn tiger. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Modernize that thing. So shout out, baby, to OneNation. Shout out to MOC. Devin Davis. Y'all get ready. They about to get them vests put on. They about to give me a vest too. I gotta get ready. But this year, we about to blow the fuck up. Holla. Hold on. I can't go. I can't go out like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't go out like that. I got at least go out like, you know what I'm saying? I got at least go out like this here. Shit. I gotta go. Matter what I speak or where I go, they know my flow. I say it slow, so they can understand OneNation lingo. I never language, we've been moving to the top of Wall Street, to the blocks, down to the boom blocks. Okay, let's get a piece of hard green card. All you need is black and gold deep in your heart. We cross the oceans and borders, that's why one nation's free. Ain't based on your money's color, make six or hate. Come from a mile away. Another hell will take your smile away. Come with me to the promised land. Take the cross the country with my caravan. One nation, you don't know about somewhere to slang in our back. Kim Young and people speaking one nation's good language. This ain't no joke or host till I get home. Hold this with all black and gold, holding down the West Coast. Let's go to the block in the grip. One day to come and pop the black and gold on Hollywood Strip. Ride, ride, it's my home, it's still ride. Top in the gun and you food, down like a Bonnie and Clyde. Come with one nation, no members with blues. We're not tweaking off your money, no business shoes.
Now I'm out. Papa Flocka. Late night. King of the road and king of the still. Oh yeah, I'm about to come out. I'm about to come out with that junk, man. The king. Oh boy, that junk is hard. Man, it's so hard. I don't even really want to go to the recording studio and do that. Cause man, boy, they're gonna be like, ooh, but I gotta do it. Cause now's the time. So One Nation, love you. I will be back tomorrow night. I will be back every night. We're gonna get this thing together, baby. We the Steelers. We One Nation. We Universal. And we going to the Super Bowl this year, y'all. Y'all better watch. Remember I said it? August the 21st. Day after my granddaughter's birthday. Yeah, my granddaughter turned 13 today. Well, she is so beautiful. Talking about just fucking gorgeous. Man, I'm scared to see when she gets 16. Oh my God. But yeah, shout out to her, my granddaughter, turned 13. You know what I'm saying? Big girl, middle school. She got granddad. I said, get old, yeah. But you know what? As you know, life does not stop going, man. So One Nation, y'all make sure y'all check me out between 12 and 1 o'clock every night. It's the King Papa Flocka Show. Come on.